Making cards of out of a small book. This is the book. It's a very old. It's called Our Little Nan, and it's really seen better days. It's lost pages and yes, but beautiful paper, and I appreciate that, and I'm utilizing that because it really goes with what I'm doing. So I've just laid out, as I said, some blue paint on 3 pieces, and I've found these I bought online and at AliExpress, you know, that little place that I order things from China. Yes, China. It takes forever to get here, but they do eventually. I have been buying from them for a very long time. It's not something new. Anyway, these are made on this gorgeous handmade paper, which I absolutely adore. And myself, I haven't made hand paper for ages. Maybe that'll be the future. I hope everyone's really well, you know, and keeping creative and busy. And here in Australia, we're having a bit of a struggle with the lockdown. I live in Victoria, so we had a spike and we're all locked down again, which is a bit of a struggle, that's for sure, but it's a worldwide struggle. So well, some countries are actually better off than we are at the moment, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So I'm just going to rip out, I put a bit of water on it. It doesn't actually, it's quite thick, this paper, this handmade paper. But I will just pull all of those apart because on these 3 cards that I'm making for my book, I decided that I would just, you know, make them some sort of similarity to them. Yeah. So I've got them as a visual. This one obviously is my focus point. You know how I like to have focus points, and my focus point is this beautiful beautiful tree, and you know, I feel like it should be um under rocks, and or even maybe the brown rocks somehow in there. So I'm just kind of laying out a picture, I suppose, a very small picture. And then please excuse me, I do have this leftover cough from a cold, nothing else. I did have to go and get that horrible coronavirus test though for my work. So that, and there's this brown. So this is what I do, and I mean, you probably have the same sort of at up the top, very much actually. Just might blue. That's up all the way. I don't know. Nice too. through that to the, oh yes, all right. Love that. This piece actually has what I was kind of looking for, the symbolization of the rocks and the sky and the land within the tree. Okay, so I'm going to leave that one, um, and I will glue that start down, I think, and work on that one. So I'll just leave that to the side. Now this one would be different, of course, because it doesn't have a large, well, it doesn't necessarily have to have also any of these trees in it, really. It just needs to have some form of leaves, maybe. That making one of these little ones. Side is actually going to be cut off this because of the book I'm making is just a little bit smaller. So oh yes, maybe better. Kookaburras are up. The kookaburras I can hear. Sharp edge. And that sharp edge just no. Okay, with these, okay, and I will come back in a minute with the second layout, but you probably don't need to watch me, and then I'll have the other thing. I'm going to do the third one maybe with an incorporation of this beautiful fern stamp too. So I will be back. Back. Okay, so I've been kind of sitting here just playing. My coffee's going cold. Down that first very simple one that I had, and these ones are getting a little bit more busy as I progress, which is fine. And I love how they've kind of become scenes with the, you know, the little trees and the mountain, and yeah, I'm really enjoying the layout of this one, and I probably will tweak it a little bit before I glue it down, but that is the general idea on that one for the start. Yeah, so that's the glue. I need to glue that one down too, and then this third one, I mean, I don't know why I always have to work in twos or threes, but I do. It's it's just something that I really enjoy doing. Yeah. I need actually to have that blue, maybe a little bit of water, the ancient earth, and you know, it's got script in it, this particular piece of paper that I've created. And so this is like the ancient earth, the water, the ancient rocks, and then the trees. Incorporate a bit of green into this, but lended itself to it. So, or whether it should just be another tree. Remembering also that I am going to stamp and do some pencil work or something, you know, on them, ink. So I might leave this one to have a little bit more of a think about it, okay, off camera, because maybe it's the words that's upsetting me. Well, I'll just take those off. Sense of them. So I'm going to leave this one though for a little bit to have a little bit more play. I'll glue down the other two and then I'll be back. Welcome back. Welcome back. So I have made the three. I'm going to work on these two first though. So I've glued everything down and they're under a piece of glass at the moment because I'm just, they keep on curling up from being dried so fast. So I decided I'd put some text on all of them, and you might have heard me before on a previous video saying that there was some weird, you know, stamps. And what I did today while I've been waiting is stamp all my textural stamps onto some paper so that I can actually have a visual of them, because they all fit into this gorgeous little box. But you know, sometimes they're different shapes and different writing and scripts and so yeah, so it's just a good thing to have. So what I decided, oh, and there was, sorry, I digress, the funny things that came in the scripts was I got one with recorder in 3 different fonts. So there's these gorgeous words, but I don't know when I'll ever use. And the other ones were, I love adventure awaits, so find it. I like that one. And the other one was peculiar adventure. That was the strange one. So actually I'm going to use the strange. I decided, well, I'm going to use the strange one. So I'm going to put, I've got the 3 stamps. I'm going to use Adventure Awaits, so find it on one of them, Peculiar Adventure on another, and on the 3rd one I'm going to use the stamp Art Washes Away from the Soul of the Dust of Everyday Life from Pablo Picasso. So I feel that Adventure Awaits might go up there. Might go there. And the Peculiar Adventure might go there. Now, the other thing that I was going to do, so that's kind of their layout. And I am going to stamp them. I don't, you know, sometimes I put them on tissue paper, but I actually think I, you know, like the create, you know, and actually make it stand out like that. But I think I'm going to stamp these on. They're quite light. I don't know what color I'm stamping them yet, but anyway. Now the other thing I wanted to do was I actually wanted to, they're very much a scene. I don't know whether you can see a scene in them or not. This one is very much a scene, and this one I feel is going to get some ink surrounding this somehow. And I just wanted to add some extra texture maybe to some side or bit. Some texture just up there. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to use that one. Do this one. Is black. I have it. It's here. It would help if that was around the right way. Oh, that was close, wasn't it? And I know what I've just forgotten to do. I forgot to get the jelly plate out to put underneath it. Ah. Well, I'm going to have to concentrate and hope that that works. That's about the only thing I've noticed about them. Now, the other thing I wanted to do, oh, I like that. So I might put that on the other side of that just to uniform it. Yeah. And I was going to do something in the sky on this little one. I like how they're tiny. They're, you know, they're again. Yeah, I'm going to use gold actually for the from the actual tree, really, doesn't it? Peculiar adventure. I like it. So I am going to ink gold pieces. I was going to go use gold paint, but I'm just thinking that maybe I should use some of this gold instead. To make the oh dear, goodness gracious. Excuse me. Good Lord. Okay. And maybe I'm just going to put... Okay. Do of course with ink because that's just who I am, and I'm very unsure about that at this point. I'm giving this little picture far too much time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just trial it. I'm going to get a piece of clear. I'm just going to in that actually just utilize that. Let's just do that. Whether this will look right, but anyway. All right, okay, so I'm going to glue down those gold bits and then I will come back. That was good though. I do like that. That'll look good. All right, I'll be back. All right, so we've just glued the gold on and we're waiting for that to dry up. So I'm just going to work on this one now while we're doing that. And I just thought what I would do, of course, is just ink it up, I think. And I don't really know. I kind of feel like it needs some script. Okay. And I'm just not sure whether it needs a bit of gold in it too. It just gives that pop. So I'm going to put that over there to dry. And hopefully this one is ready to get that. Okay. Gotta dry that. Okay, now this one, I suppose that's why I do so many too at once, because you're always putting them over to dry. You've got to have something to keep yourself occupied while in that time of trying, haven't you? Right, well, we're going to do this little Picasso saying. On the jelly plate, so we've got a good like really good. Washes away from the soul the dust of everyday life. Just love that. Okay. And this one I'm not sure. I really think that there should be another stamp maybe coming down, and maybe I'm going to use just to mix it up a bit. I have in here all my leaves. I think it's that big. I kind of like the idea of that. Excuse me. I do have a small one though. Somewhere. No, don't know where exactly. It's just... I'm just going to take a couple of leaves and leave them... There you go. I'm just going to take a couple of leaves out of this container. And... a lot of them I've never ever used. As you can see, they're virgin. So maybe I might go like a leaf, you know, down the couple of leaves down here maybe. And maybe I might do them in that green. Oh no, maybe brown. Ooh. Decisions. Where is, because that green is actually quite bright. Where is that? That's the green. Oh no, this one would be good though. Hey, I could work with that one. Now that one is that one's this Paradise Teal. The Paradise Teal would be good. Okay, so I'm going to put that way. Okay. Let's just go for it. I'm not normally a stamp person, so this is really fun for me because I don't normally do it. Just hold it down for a second. Oh yes, that just gives loads more. Just clean that off, and well, I think the brown going down, or do you think the blue again? The blue up the top. No, I think it has to be that beautiful brown, actually. And it's only going to be that bit. That bit there. Maybe a little bit more. Mm. Alright, now I'm going to do some ink work. Some ink work and now I'm going to let that dry because I want it to get some just put that in a little bit. Okay, playing, totally playing, mind you, that is what this whole little thing is about. So there you go. So these ones are taking a lot longer than... Okay, so now we're going to get some gold. The abstractness. Okay. Oh, I like it. Okay. Now, this one's next. Is it gold that I need? I'm not sure that it is. I've got this gold. It's kind of a different gold, really. Could be white. Okay, I've just let that go and dry. Sorry. I just gonna go and let that dry now, but I just rubbed off the actual white from the inside because it's just a bit of pencil, and I've just left it on the outside. So I'm going to dry that off a bit more, and I think that that's me done. I quite like that. Very different, but I quite like it. Okay, this one needs to have some white, I think. a few little dots of gold. Just, alright, and that one's finished too. Alright, I'll show you them when they're in their folder. So I'm back and they're in my book. Okay. I love them. I think they're great. And that's the other one. So that's, I've spent a bit more time on them today than I actually have the other days. But they're good. They're different. They're very different to all of the rest that I've done. And yeah, the book isn't, it's not taking me very long to fill this book. Oh dear. Okay, so there's not that many left, so which is a shame, but I like really enjoy doing the card, this card sort of a project. It uses it teaches me along the way of skills and things. So anyway, I shall see you tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow. This one was inspired by nature, and they are very different to the ones I've done previously, and I suppose that's because of the small pictures and so forth that I've chosen to do in there. So it just brings something different in. Okay, I think I'll do a colour next, is what I think I might do. Just shades of the same colour or something tomorrow morning. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you. I hope this has inspired you to play with collage and pens and so forth, and make your own card. All right, see ya.